Make a path for the Lord. Make a highway in the desert. And make it straight. I find it kind of mysterious that this prophet is bringing forward this command, this mandate for us to make a way for the Lord, as if the Lord is coming back. But if we listen to what St. Peter said in the reading for today, the Lord does not delay. 1,000 years is like a day, and a day like 1,000 years, so we must get ready. But when you think about it, if the Lord is going to return, he's going to return in glory and majesty and power and splendor. So why does he need a path? Why does he need a highway? Why does he need any way? Imagine for a moment that the Lord was returning right now, at this moment. And I know you're probably thinking, thank God I'm in church. This looks really good right now if he returns. But even those who are not in the church are going to experience the return of the Lord. It will happen all over the world whether they believe in him or not. So imagine the Lord is appearing to us today. I wonder what he would want to know. What is it that he would ask us about our life here on earth, the time that he has lended us to use for our journey? I wonder if he would ask about the championship we won back in 1985, or 95, or 2005. I wonder if he would ask whether we were the MVP for that championship. I wonder if he would ask us how many sports we play, to make sure that we play every single one we possibly can, as long as we possibly can. Or would he perhaps wonder if, when we played these sports, we competed fairly, or we worked as a team, that there was no one that stood out, everybody worked together, and that even if we won, we rejoiced, but in a spirit of sportsmanship. I wonder if he appeared to us today, if he would be concerned about our position in the company, or how much money we make, or where our vacation homes are located, or how many trips that we've taken. I wonder if he'd be concerned with how many degrees we had, or how smart we were, how well-to-do we were, what kind of athletic prowess we had. Or would he not be more concerned with how we loved others, how we allowed others to encounter Christ when they saw us, how we use the resources that we have in order to support his church and the people who dwell within. I wonder if he would be concerned about how many magazine covers we adorned with our bodies, or how many movies we starred in or plays. I wonder if he would be concerned about how many songs we've written, or how many movies we have been in or directed. Or would he not rather ask us, how have you used your gifts and talents that I entrusted to you to draw others closer to me? I wonder if he'd want to make sure that we gave our children enough toys, or electronic devices, or distractions. I wonder if he would ask us if we gave our children enough time to do what they chose to do with whom they chose, whether it was good for them or not. I wonder if he would want to make sure that we allowed them to date as many possible people that they wanted to, or go out with friends to movies that perhaps they should not be seeing, or anyone should be seeing, or listening to music that is not appropriate for anyone. Or would he not rather ask, have you passed the faith on to my children that I have entrusted to you? Have you formed them, knowing that they are children, they're not adults, regardless of what they may look like? Have you restricted certain things in their life in order to give them a moral compass and to show them the way to me? You see, we look at all these things that we prioritize in our life. They're right on our dashboard. or on our desktop, whatever the case may be. These are the things in which we invest much of our time and our efforts. And when we invest time in one thing, when we take time for this or that, something else is necessarily going to suffer. We are on borrowed time here. We are not eternal. And so I would propose that this way, this straight way that Jesus is talking about is not a highway or a sidewalk or a byway. Because he'll go on to say through the prophet, he will level mountains and he will raise up valleys. He doesn't need us to pave a way. That the way that he is speaking of today is a way of life. It is the way that we have taken the gifts entrusted to us, the time entrusted to us, especially during this time of preparation for Advent, and used it to show others the face of Christ, used it to draw others closer to Christ and his church, used it to form our children to be children of God who will one day go forward as parents who will instruct their own children. Make no mistake, the Lord is coming, and he says, like a thief in the night, when we least expect it. But we better be sure that we have a way prepared for him. Not a highway or a byway, but a way of life.